This is MAP Focus. We discuss the issues right from the maritime industry, minerals, aviation, and we move to the port. Like I say always, you can't just be out of this conversation because you are the focus. Once you're a consumer and everything you consume, about 80% are imported goods, you just need to stay with us. Mr. Binding, once again, welcome.
Thank you.
Right. One of the things that we know that actually affect businesses, as we call them challenges these days, we don't call them problems anymore. In this freight and logistic industry, in the maritime industry, what has been some of the major challenges that you encounter as a company, which you think that there is the need for us to take a second look at that particular one?
Okay. First of all, I want to mention access to credit.
Access to credit.
Credit. Yeah. We are in the logistics industry, and unfortunately, we have competition from foreign logistics companies working in Ghana. All the equipment and stuff that we use are imported. Be it vehicles, cranes, what have you, right? So this crane, for instance, costs about €2 million, €2 million.
€2 million.
And if you don't get funding, it's going to be pretty difficult to own one. But of course, this is what you need also for the job, to be able to compete favorably on the market. So access to concessionary loans and stuff like that will go a long way to help us.
Okay.
Live up to the plate, yeah.
So once you have the money, you'll be able to, have access to all these equipment, and it will aid the work that you do.
Exactly.
But without it, you are in trouble.
You're in trouble. I mean, you have to go for Shylock loans. I mean, when you compare the interest rates on loans in Ghana to elsewhere, it's especially when you have foreign players in the system who have access to cheaper lones. You understand?
Foreign players,
yes,
and they have access to cheaper loans
because they're foreign-owned companies who have branches here,
so
and they are funded. They are funded from the countries of origin. Yes, and of course it's a competition.
You're a local.
You're a local player.
You don't even have access to 23%.
Even if you have,
the interest rate is killing you.
It's killing you.
And definitely. And you see, one of the problem in this industry is that once the company, or once you, the operator, gets subsidies, or let's say you have it at a reduced rate, it trickles down to the consumer. The final because if you are lifting up my container and I have to pay all that for you because you had to pay all that for this, at the end of the day, I'm going to put it on every bit of goods I have in that container, and your wife, your children, your aunties are going to buy it on the market, and they are going to pay for it.
One interesting thing too is that, for all the jobs we do, we go on tenders. So if I buy this equipment, €2 million plus interest of 23%, and somebody buys this one for €2 million with interest of 4%, from the word go, when it comes to pricing, he'll price lower than I do, and I'll lose out.
So you become out of the league.
Yeah.
Because you are not an option in pricing already.
Yes, I mean, everybody wants.
So at the end of the day, then we go buy from that person, that foreigner who got that 4%, interest rate, and then he gets the money. So that's the idea.
Yes, I mean, there's a need to protect us a bit, and an industry should grow. See, so long as there's oil and gas, right? We need credible and logistics companies that can stand up to the tax. And we need to grow giants in this country. How many giants do we have in this country? Not very much. It is because of these unfair practices. that is not making us to be able to create giants. We should have a logistics company worth its salt to be able to export his expertise to other countries.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So there should be a deliberate attempt to ensure that Ghanaian companies who have shown resilience to be able to grow and be the champions of industry. It is only that Ghana as a country will benefit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
We should grow giants in all aspects of our endeavors. You know, it's not, when you go to Malaysia, Singapore, they did it themselves. And they have giants, they started from the scratch, and with support from central government, are now exporting their services all over the world. Why can't we do the same? There should be a deliberate attempt on the part of government to grow giants in the country who will compete favorably with any other company worldwide.
Wow.
Yes.
There should be a deliberate attempt on the part of government to grow giants in this country.
Yes.
And that will start by protecting the locals.
Yes.
Okay.
It is very, very important.
Wow. I don't know the feeling. It's like I'm sad, but I mean, this is a mind-blowing.
Yes.
That is what is actually killing our industries, and we need
if you
to
look at the money that other people repatriate out of this country for services, which Ghanaian companies can do, and keep the money in-house.
It's huge.
And as I said, there should be a deliberate policy to grow giants, irrespective of where you are coming to. As far as you are a Ghanaian, you should be helped to grow. Yes.
That's really, because I know that even in the trading sector recently, I mean, the Ghana Union of Traders Association have been up on government's neck about, you know, foreigners taking up the retail sector. And it's the same in the shipping industry, like you're saying, because if they come to the port and their job ends at the port, then it means that the companies or the locals here can take it up.
To do.
Okay.
See, so there should be a deliberate policy for the sake of poverty. A Ghanaian will give his rights to a foreigner. A Ghanaian will say, okay, you want to form a company, just give me shares in the company.
I give you my
everything. And then the next thing is that he's paying the Ghanaian a token. I mean, just something to just live on.
And Map Focus is going to follow up on this. And I like what you said about we should just go beyond being just a Ghanaian. We should go beyond being just a Ghanaian. You shouldn't just resort to the token someone is giving to you at the expense of the generation and the country as a whole, because once you get money, it trickles down to the economy and everybody gets part of it.
If you're an equal partner and they declare profits and you're supposed to get 50% of it, the money stays in Ghana.
It does, yeah.
And it trickles down. And that's what it is. But if you sit back and say, oh, you just take a monthly salary and then that's okay with you, they repatriate all the money. And what do we have to show for it? Nothing.
It affects our economy indeed. Thank you. I'm sure they've heard. We'll follow up on that one too. Now, tell me about the exciting Takoradi. I mean, there's something going on in Takoradi. It's exciting. I am just, you know, gymming and organizing to meet it. What is it about Takoradi with BAJ Freight?
The company was able to negotiate with the Port Authority for a space within the Port of Takoradi to develop it into an oil and gas terminal.
Oil and gas terminal.
And offer oil and gas services. Right.
This specific?
Yes, specific. Already, we are offering the services to oil and gas companies. But we saw the need to partner the port, to give us space to develop it into a terminal for our operations and others. Currently, we have completed the construction of a 10,000 square meter warehouse.
10,000
square meter warehouse.
Okay.
We now going to the second phase by building a fabrication center there, state-of-the-art fabrication center, as well as a lay-down area for storage.
So after Takoradi, I mean, I'm trying to push hard. What's next?
Well, so long as we are alive and kicking, we will look out for other opportunities that will enhance our business and to grow our business. Like we do every year, management leaves for a destination and try to think out of the box, innovative ways of making our business more lucrative. So long as we have breath in us, we'll continue to
get there, we'll cross it.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. And finally, tell us about BAJ Freight and your corporate social responsibility. I'm particular about it because a lot of companies in Ghana here, at the end of the day, get the money and they don't do anything. They don't give it back to the community like we say. Do you do that?
Yes. We always have a budget for corporate social responsibility.
You always have a budget?
A budget for it, yes. Okay. Last year, we had a budget of 200,000 for corporate social responsibility. We've been doing a lot in the area of sports. BAJ Freight, we sponsored the Greater Accra Hockey Gala for 2 years running. We provided everything they needed for the gala. We also sponsored youth tennis in Tema and its environs. That was 2 years last year. Apart from that, we contributed to Ghana Library Board. We gave them books.
Okay.
We cleared their staff that came in for them free of charge.
Free of charge?
Yes. They had books donations that came in from UK, and BAJ Freight cleared the whole stuff, paid whatever we had to pay, and
just delivered
it to their doorstep. And that's on top of it, gave them more books. We also import books for distribution to schools.
Okay.
Our Palm Secondary School is a beneficiary of staff, computers, books, and the rest. Kufruda Tech, and a host of others that in the central region, we also have contributed towards the building of, in the western region. We have contributed towards the building of the military, I think, hospital. My Takoradi guys will give you more information on that if you go there. But it is something that we do on the regular basis. I don't know if you know of Dunk. Dunk, they are in Jamestown. They train women who are dropouts, born one women and stuff. We help build a basketball court. We contributed money for the upkeep of the people there. We have a whole file on it.
Have a whole file, did I know. Once you have a budget,
we have a budget for corporate
all the time, then it means that it is part of your,
because it's something
part of your priority list.
Yes, we do a lot of tenders, and most tenders require that you demonstrate what your corporate social responsibility is. So it's a
must-do thing.
It's a must-do thing. We like to give back to society what God has blessed us with. So we do our bit.
I like that.
And we'll continue doing it.
Okay, thank you.
We'll
follow up on what you do as well.
Every year I'll give you a list of corporate social responsibility that we've been involved in.
That would be great. That would be great. Now finally, someone is watching us, a business person or somebody who wants to get into this business already, importing, exporting, and all that. Why should somebody think of BAJ Freight as the first option when they need such services that you offer?
Yes, we have a one-stop service to offer you. We have integrity. We pre-finance.
You do?
Yes. We pre-finance customs clearance.
Nice.
We have what it takes to make sure that we deliver the cargo fast, safe. That's the BAJ way. Simple, fast, and safe, you know. So I'll say that it will be experience for one to have, and for us to be in this system for all this long shows that we have something to offer. I'm confident of what we do.
Okay.
And it tells by the number of years we've worked with various companies who are still stuck with us because we have something to offer. And you only have to taste it to experience it.
You only have to taste it to experience it. And I like one word that he said. He said, we do it the BAJ way. It is simple, fast, and safe.
Yeah.
And trust me, pre-financing is all that I'm sure you are waiting for. They do it. So if you need a company, it is BAJ Freight. Mr. Baini, thank you very much.
Most
Thank
welcome.
you so much. And I'm sure Mr. Simpson and
Atu
Kwegri
and the entire staff
who
have made this possible.
Oh yes.
Management and staff.
Working day and night, making sure that everything works. Making sure that you get your container, your consignment delivered to you in time and at the right place. Thank you so much.
Most welcome.
So if you just join us, or if you're watching us and you need a company in Ghana and elsewhere, maybe you're watching us from outside, you need a company to help you do your shipping. They do freights, they do logistics, they have it all, like he told us. All you need to do is to go to their website, www.bajfreight.com. I'm just right there. All you need to do is to just go to their website, www.bajfreight.com, and contact them if you are outside Ghana. But if you're in Ghana, you just come to Tema, or we'll give you the numbers. You can contact them anytime. And once they do great delivery, you give us the feedback. If it doesn't work, you still come to us. But I know it will work, because on Map Focus, we bring only the credible ones. Thank you. My name is Esi Boateng, and this is Map Focus, and this time I've been here with Mr. Joe Baini. It's been an interesting conversation. Thank you so much. See you another time.